know what that sound means. That means we're here with Brian from the Lido. How you doing?
Well, it's funny how you'd say we're here. There's just you and I.
Well, yeah, so we are here with you. I'm so used to Dub being here. Okay?
Exactly. That's where I was going with that. Yeah.
If
No
you're
dub.
watching the interview live online on the FSJ Today Facebook page, you'll notice it's just me and Brian. But that's enough, I think.
Well, sometimes it's too much. One of us should go and one of us doesn't work here, so that means I'm out. Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since I've been able to make it.
Yes, welcome back. How's everything going?
Well, life's busy. I
bet.
Everything's busy.
I feel like it's always busy, though.
It is.
Yeah.
And careful what we wish for. I mean, these are first world problems, right? But it is. It's just busy. We're taking the opportunity to, people call it spring cleaning. Mm-hmm. We call it summer cleaning at the Lido. And it's not really cleaning. It's just making sure that everything is working. Everything is booking for Christmas parties. Everything is in place to take place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so you're already kind of booking for the winter then?
Oh, we are almost booked up.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we've got stuff going all the way into February, March, April of next year now, too.
Is this holiday parties?
Yes. Holiday parties and Christmas events.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Rocky Horror Picture Show coming up again, which is just chaotically fun.
Yeah.
Just stuff, We've got so many events that take a lot of pre-planning. So the months of July and August in the theater business are really good because you don't have to be busy.
Because you're kind of getting ready for the really busy season.
Yeah.
So I guess this is kind of a reminder that if you are wanting to plan a holiday, Christmas, Valentine's Day, New Year's, Halloween party of any sort, that this is the time to start booking the Lido for it.
Well, the time to do it is probably as soon as possible. It's just there's only so many Fridays and Saturdays in a year.
Yeah.
Do you know how many? I won't even do that. That'll be mean. You're going to go through that in your head and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, probably 52 each, hopefully. Maybe a little less.
Oh, look at you. Boom.
Yeah.
You're good. Dub wouldn't have got that.
We're not talking about Dub right
Oh, no
now.
Dub. Okay. No Dub. But yeah, just all the things that come about. Even the emergency meeting. We actually have a meeting tomorrow night. A company called us and said, oh my gosh, we have a need for a place. It's 20 to 40 people. It's got to have, not Skype, but...
like Zoom, video call capability.
Yeah, and it has some microphones and walkarounds and video production and presentations. And yeah, we can do that, sure.
Boom.
Oh, can we have some snacks with it? Sure. So when you start adding all the layers of an event, a lot of people, maybe they're intimidated by it.
Yeah.
But isn't it so much better? Like you take the a Super Bowl party and you have it at your house. When does it start? When does it end? When will they go home and get out of your house?
Yeah.
And then who's going to clean that up?
And the prep and the cooking and the snacks and everything in between, right?
And all of it can be taken care of, So it is something that we pride ourselves on doing well. And, if somebody even just wants to inquire about what if, I was thinking about, we have lots of stuff that even is just able to be rented outside of what we use. Plate and knife and fork service for $300. Those are things that are sitting there waiting. But if somebody really needs items, we may or may not be able to facilitate that. Yeah. My wife and I are having actually a fun night. We're taking the Mirror Me photo booth, and we're actually going to the Demet Hall. Her and I, we're having a date day.
I love
going
that.
to Demet Hall, and we're doing a wedding. We're going to operate the photo booth for these people for their wedding. And
so the Lido's on the go.
Yeah. We are, but it's lots of fun, and we look forward to doing it. And again, it's all the stuff. Yeah. I look at how much work went into Energetic County Fair, and there was pluses and minuses and negatives and positive, absolutely, and these are all learning things. But Dale and his team, they did the best they could with what they did, and next year they're going to do it again and
do it even better.
Yeah, well, you hope so, right? You learn and you grow and.
You actually had an after party at the Lido for the Energetic County Fair. How was that?
It was good. It was mostly people. Like it's interesting when you take them. The county fair that we had a couple of years ago, it was right across the street.
Yeah,
and we could actually literally hear them coming. Here they come! Oh my God, they're coming! But it was fun because it we could see the transition. Here it was so weird because it's like okay. Terry Clark's off at about 10:30, so it should be about 11 o'clock. will be just, and yeah, 100, 130, 140 people came. The dance floor was packed. It was mostly local artists that all showed up to play and fill up the dance floors and stuff. And Gary over at Overflow, we were going to call it the after party, but we decided that it was kind of like with the after party was sort of at Jackfish or at Red Barn Eatery or not Eatery, Red Barn. And so we didn't really want to call it that because we didn't want to take away from what was happening in Charlie Lake. So we came up with an idea to let's call it the Overflow Party.
There you go.
And then there's Gary at Overflow Restoration. He got a big chuckle out of that. Said, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I'll help with that. So we were able to give the artists a little bit, and
that's amazing.
yeah, the community has so many businesses like that that don't ask for anything. They just want to become part of it. They want to help the community. This morning, oh my gosh, I got on the line last night. My beer fridge isn't cold. Oh, what's happening? So what do? I phoned Jim King at King Cool. And absolutely, we'll have somebody. So he's there first thing this morning. In fact, they just left the Lido this morning.
Oh, wow.
Problem fixed. Dustin came over this morning. Great guy. And, oh, yeah, it's this. Okay.
There
Boom.
you go.
See you next time.
I have to say something about this community that we often highlight when you're here on Wednesdays and that we highlight throughout the show in the morning is just how much of a community we actually are. There's always someone trying to help someone else or doing something for someone else or donating to this cause or this cause doing this for someone else. Like it's just this never ending circle of giving and trying to help. And I love
exactly. And what did you say to me this morning? Hey, I've got to talk to you after we're done. We're off air about the gymnastics club. And it's like, absolutely. Let's talk about that. Let's make it happen. Some of the players that we had come to the event, like Skylar Rousel, with Systems, he kind of spearheaded the whole thing, and he became the MC and invited all the players up to play. And Craig Brooks, the Chillin' Villain Orchestra, he's a gem. That fellow, I gotta say, he thinks different than everybody else, and he sees all the elements of everything.
Very artistic.
Rachel Holmes, or Rochelle, actually, I always call her Rachel. From when I saw her the first time a couple of years ago to what I saw her on stage that night, wow.
Yeah.
She's just elevated, and a fellow was playing in her band. Oh, it is.
Watch.
Well, it's just to see people. Like we have Alyssa Cruz, who came and sang on the stage, and she's very theatrical type, Disney-oriented kind of a Little Mermaid singer.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And she just finished coming off of a run with a production called Six, which is basically touring all of Western Canada, and she's from Fort St. John. So she's got a little bit of time off in the summer, and so she's going to be at the Lido, August 24th.
Ooh,
so she's going to do Cruise and Friends, or I'm not even sure what the name of it is. We're meeting today at 3:00. Fantastic singer.
That's amazing.
We really present.
So you always have so much happening. Now let's talk about what's coming to the Lido, right? We did this little review of all the parties. So we have this show coming on the 24th. What else is happening at the Lido?
Well, before that, we actually have on the 12th, we have the Conservative Party of British Columbia doing a meet and greet or come say hi. Let's talk about where we stand. All that. And again, it doesn't matter what party, within reason, but it doesn't matter what party wants to present, wants to get the word out. I think the important thing is to just say, oh, I'm Liberal or I'm Conservative or I'm United or I'm NDP or I'm Green. You know what? It's almost like we should be members of every party. And the reason being is that then you can hear
every side, right?
Yeah, like what is important, and then actually truly settle in on it. So I'm looking forward to actually meeting Jordan and John Rustad and have a conversation. Yeah. It isn't,
And this isn't the first time that the Lido has hosted something like this. Like you've had quite a few like Q&As or
town halls.
Yeah, town halls sort of thing. And I think that's really cool about the Lido space too, is that like you can go there to have fun, but you can also go there to be informed about things, right?
And be sad and be happy and
laugh.
One was marriage, one was divorce, one was funeral, one was you pick. But it is. There's just so many things that we can do. and that the people entrust with us to do. You know, it's always about getting things to be bigger, better, faster, stronger. And we were talking about the new barcode projector.
Yes. How's that
Crazy
going?
clear.
Because three weeks ago now, you still hadn't received a piece for it that you were waiting.
The lens.
Yeah, the lens.
The long
So
throw lens, yeah.
You now have the lens and you're using
Yes,
it?
I have $10,000 less, but I have a lens. Yay. But it is. These are all important factors and components to
Upgrades.
being able to, I mean, we want the experience to be really good for everybody.
Yeah.
And we try really, really hard. And our gaggle, I call them, of the gals that work at the Lido, you know, there's probably 20 girls that work there kind of whenever they have time to do it. And it's almost their breakaway. You know, they can leave the husband and kids and come to work for 4 hours and laugh and joke and be in a good environment.
Yeah.
You know, and it's neat
amazing.
to see. It is. It's a job that is not really a job.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
like because you're having fun the whole time, right?
See, from here up but from here down, I have shorts on. You know, so I can go to work with shorts and sandals. And I felt I should add that in there. That from you know. But events that we have coming up, they keep coming at us. Now the ones that are private events or private rentals, either up on the Luna or in the theater itself, we don't usually announce those at all.
Yeah. You just say that you're closed that day, sort of thing,
Yeah,
right?
it's a private event, but we have lots of public events. CZ Law Crib Tournament is coming up again. So much fun. A great thing. If people are coming to town and they don't know, you know, where to go, who to see, what to do, it's a great place to meet just a huge diversity of people.
Yeah,
Because you're
have fun.
playing, meeting two people, and you do that all day long, all afternoon long. And you learn a little bit about the community and have chit chats with everybody and, you know, peg your points and have some fun. You know, organizations, again, Tom's Construction, Home to Suites, and True North Solutions, they all say, you know what, I'd like to sponsor that day with the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, a little.
And they make it happen.
And they assist to make it happen, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, the sponsorship, it's really hard to make everything, as you would know as an organization that also does this, you know, as a liaison between two entities. It's important to have partnerships.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, like, I can give an example right now. Movies in the Park, completely free,
Yes.
thanks to everyone who steps in and makes it possible. And we have someone that puts up the screen, and we have other people that provide the popcorn. And, like, that's how it happens, right? It's everyone in the community stepping up to make these events happen.
Exactly. And it's a great thing because without that, it'd be like, okay, let's go walk on the walking trail.
Yeah.
Which is something you definitely want to do because that is one of Fort St. John's best things that they've done in a long, long time. I just love that thing.
Yeah.
It just, when you see such a huge amount of people and you just walk by and, you know, it's hello and
Yeah.
dogs or no dogs or it's a wonderful thing.
What else is going on?
I get to run a golf tournament again.
Oh.
The 18th annual. Now, it used to be the DGS Invitational Golf Tournament, but DGS has now changed to Terrace Construction.
Yes.
You know, so this is the first year that we're doing that, but I've ran that for 18 years now. Actually, I ran it for 17 years. I ran it for 6, and then they said, we'll run it with a committee. So they ran it with a committee one year, and then they said, no, let's just go back to you. Here, you handle that part. So,
There you go.
so yeah, it's been
that's-
a lot of fun.
Happening August 18th, you said?
August 18th, yeah.
Yes.
What else we got? We got 100 Women Who Care coming up. That's, you know, these are things that are reaching into September now. It's East Country Comedy Fest is coming up in the middle of September. The Beer Fest is back, which is what? The Beer Fest is back? Yes, it
Yeah.
is. See,
I know.
Dub would have been more interested
No,
in
I
that.
was trying to think about this. I was like, it's back. Did we do that last year? No, we didn't.
No, or the year before.
Yeah. So this is exciting. This is like a new event for me.
Well, we've only done it once in a row.
Okay.
And then we had this COVID issues and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So, but we are bringing it back. We're looking at 6 or 7 vendors.
Wow.
Just lots of tasting going on, you know. And it's just a good reason to get out and get social. And we called it the LNG Beer Fest.
The LNG Beer Fest. Ooh, this sounds exciting. Brian.
Liquefied natural grains. I'm glad you asked. What does that stand for, Brian? It stands for Liquefied Natural Grains. It's a brilliant little name. I like it, and we're going to keep it. If anybody has anything you are going to Allude to?
Yes. They want to ask, or they want to get tickets, or they have inquiries. How can they go about doing that?
Well, if they give you a call here at the Moose FM, 787-8700.
No.
No?
787-2222.
Oh, that's the other line. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the one that goes to the front
It was
desk.
also still wrong, but it's okay.
Okay. All jokes aside, just give us a call at the Lido, 785-3011. We'd be glad to talk with you, plan an event, hosting fundraisers, that kind of stuff. It's important. We are still going forward with all the things that we do, regardless that we are for sale, on sale. But we just keep spending a whole bunch of money fixing things up, getting ready for whoever's going to come in next.
Yes.
Exciting times.
Well, if you want to learn more about anything that Brian mentioned, the Lido.ca, or you can call that number. Brian, can you drop it again?
250-785-3011.
Thank you so much. That
You're
was
welcome. Thanks,
Brian
Katarina.
from the Lido.
Committed to their people, to exceptional